Hey guys, Professor Bell, Comic Book University, and Spider-Man Wolverine, issue number 3. Not as good as the first two comics, and yet absurdly amazing. Absolutely love this. Let's get talk about who made this comic book. We can consider moving on from there. All right. So this issue is called The Savage Hunt. The writer is Mark Guggenheim. The artist and also cover artist is Kari Andrews. The color artist, Brian Reber. Letters, VC's Travis Lanham. Whole bunch of variant covers out there. Stan Lee and Steve Ditko created Spider-Man. Still up in the air who created Wolverine, but whatever. I'm sure Len Wayne had something to do with it. Anyway, um, I love that Spider-Man is in his black costume now. There's no real reason for it. I don't know. He was put in this black costume, possibly most likely by the people who have kidnapped him. They've got the wrist things um, attached to them, so they could be teleported anywhere now. That's going to come up later on in the comic book. We're getting to absurdity at this point. Um, but I'm here for it 100%. Looks like there's a new character who gets introduced in this issue, a first appearance, because they were saying it's a landmark issue, and now I see why. Um, Not Shadow Star. What's this guy's name? Shadow something. Anyway, here we go. Dread Shadow. There we go. I knew there's some kind of a shadow involved here, and I dreaded finding what the guy's completely corny. So Spider-Man's still thinking, "I think you killed my parents." Wolverine's like, "Okay, again, I don't know that I killed your parents. I might have been there to help." He's like, "You had a knife." He's like, "Yeah, I didn't know if I didn't know I had my claws back then, right?" This is one of those things where I'm gonna, talk about how retroactively we should find a way to undo that Wolverine knows everything. First off, the name James Howlett, kind of dumb. His name should be Logan, right? Logan something, but Logan. Find out that those are false memories, right? After, Scarlet Witch accidentally put, or whatever, put bad memories in him. Anyway, this, I don't know. It is what it is. Um, Wolverine without his memories is a freaking amazing Wolverine, right? That being said, and look at what Guggenheim is doing in this. He's saying, yeah, Wolverine who doesn't have all of his memories makes the most sense. You could do the most with him. He's got this ridiculously long life. Nobody really knows when it actually began. And there's so much more you could do with it storytelling wise. Guggenheim loves the idea of the black suit. Apparently, so does Kari Andrews because it just comes out so beautifully, right? Also, Wolverine's in his brown and yellow suit, or brown and orange, whatever the heck it is. Um, and being in the Shadowland, this T Rex starts attacking them, and Wolverine's got to like charge in a freaking dinosaur, and it's with a leash shot and a bit and bridle. Oh my god, I love these comics. I love these Spider-Man Wolverine comics, guys. I remember when X-Men Gold was coming out, and a lot of people were saying, I don't really like Guggenheim. You know what I'm saying? I don't really dig his style. He's too much of a movie guy. And how exactly has that worked against him? I don't get it. Guggenheim is one of the absolute best out there right now. This man is a comic book national treasure at this point. Protect this man at all costs. He gets these characters who he's writing. He understands these characters he's putting together. If he's really the TV and all that stuff guy, give this guy another series to write. Give the guy the budget and give him some creative freedom. Because I would love to see something like this on the big screen or the small screen, any freaking screen besides my computer screen, watching a digital release of this. Ha! This is so good. It's beyond regular good. Spider-Man is injured. The worst I could say that happened in this comic book is you can't really see any blood coming out of him. If he was really cut, then how come, we don't see blood and stuff like that? Maybe because the suit is black? Hard to see red coming through black? I don't know. Why don't you see it through the white just a little bit? That would have been nice. Aside from that, I can't think of anything else to complain about, anything out of continuity. I can say that I don't really like the Savage Land. Not a big fan of the Savage Land. It never really made a whole lot of sense to me. So it is what it is, right? But I loved this comic. I I don't care why they're here. At one point, at the end of this comic, they get booted someplace else also, and they're being hunted the whole time. So they've got to deal with each other, they've got to deal with these outside threats, and they've got to deal with the idea that these masterminds have hunters coming after them. Hunters like Omega Red, like Craven the Hunter, who is epic now, especially because of the um, Spider-Man, Predator versus Spider-Man comic books. Um, and they've got this Dread Shadow guy, which is somebody. It's like he's straight out of Image comic books. It's like Rob Liefeld himself sat down and said, "I've got an idea. Hold on, wait a second. Don't look at his feet." It's such a joke, but like I'm loving what I'm reading right now. Um, Introducing a new character, all of this stuff, guys. This is must have. These comics are must have, which is why as soon as the comic book store opens, he's like, got to add to all of this good stuff. Oh, I've been trying to clean this stuff up. Maybe one of these days I can actually show you some more stuff. Anyway, um, go out and buy this comic book. Just go out and buy this comic book. It's so worth it. By the time this video is up, you should be able to go and at least wait a couple minutes for the comic book store to open. Mine is 10 a.m., so it is what it is. Go out and buy the freaking book. Again, first appearance of a character who I think he could actually go someplace. Big lightning sword looking thing. It's like what if a big Marvel character had a freaking lightsaber? I don't know what to compare him with. What if Rob Liefeld was drawing and writing for Star Wars? There we go. And I absolutely love it. I am here for it all the live long day, baby. Guys, fantastic and amazing comic book. The art in here, holy crap. I mean, I should be able to just sit back and say, guys, it's Kari Andrews, and that's good enough. And sometimes in my mind, that's what it is. It's like, hey, guys, it's Kari Andrews, so I don't need to talk about the art because we know it's going to be good. No, like good doesn't even describe it. You need new words to describe Kari Andrews' art. He makes this feel like an old school comic book. He makes this feel like I'm reading back in the day when you actually got paid to draw good comic books, where they weren't saying, "Yeah, just throw out comic books as fast as you possibly can." Nah, dude. There used to be a time when artists for comic books wouldn't dare put out crappy art because they would never get hired again. They'd be like, okay, we're gonna take you off the book. Oh, okay, you got something else for me? Well, not just yeah, just hold on. Yeah, we got an idea for you. Hey, a month, 2 months later. Hey, I kind of need to eat. What's going on? Oh yeah, I don't know what to tell you. That book fell through. If DC's hiring, go see about them. Go try and make your own comic book. Something. Create Kickstarter. It was literally like that back in the day, right? You either did good art you didn't get to work. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way Kari Andrews draws. He draws like if he makes something bad, somebody's gonna boot him in the head. I love that. I want more of that. Guys, this really is that age. Retro, vintage, that vintage age, if you wish. Absolutely loving this. You guys are going to love this too. Buy the comic book. When you wake up in the morning, go buy the comic book. Some of you guys check these reviews out on the weekend, so you can go. That's when you have time to go out and buy our comic book. Cool. Call in and say, hey, it's me. Hold this. You don't want it disappearing. You don't want to wait for the second printing for this one. I don't know if Dread Shadow is actually going to go anywhere. All right? You can never tell anymore. But I will say this. When it's this team, sky's the limit, baby. Like the video, watch an ad, and I'll talk to you guys later. Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.